Welcome back to Animal Crossing Wild World. Alright, so first things first, I have to say I received a letter in the post from the mayor. The outcome is clear. Carmia is the MVP of, no I'm not! The 93mm Mantis, it's just insane. Well played. Did I win? What? Well, I won something. I got a letter from Red and I totally didn't play on Tuesday, sorry. Right, I'm gonna go check that out before anything else. And also it's Saturday, so I have to sell the turnips even if it's a terrible price. I just have no choice. What does the trophy look like? It's probably horrifying. Oh, it's just a butterfly. Okay, that's fine. I can tolerate that. All right. I never would have expected that. I thought I was going to lose, and it's so weird that I missed the announcement. Isn't there a ceremony at the end where he announces the results of the tournament? But nothing. I went back in and it just didn't happen. Well, anyway, that's very surprising. Well, don't expect me to win the fishing tourney. I can't fish in this game. I really can't. So no other post. In a way, that's a good thing because it means no one's moved out. Alright, so I haven't played in a little bit, but my house is not infested yet. It hasn't been that long. Alright, Tom Nook, let's see what the damage is on those turnip prices. Okay, let's see. Alright, right now, while I'm still early in the episode, I actually wanted all 71 bells. You know, I always find that Jones sells them for somewhere in the 90 bell range, and Tom Nook almost never has a price above that. It's really not working out very well for me. I keep losing money on them. I bought these for 90 something and I'm only selling them for 71. That's not good. Anyway, while I'm at the beginning of the episode, I want to just ask everyone right now, when I finish Wild World, what would you like to see me play next in Animal Crossing? I can't play New Horizons because I don't have a Nintendo Switch, or a capture card for that matter. Look, let's put it this way. Firstly, if I get later into the Nintendo Switch's lifespan and it becomes more affordable on the second-hand market, that's obviously an option. Like, Elgato capture cards are like $150 or something. It's not cheap, and the Nintendo Switch is $300. It's a lot of money, and that's before you get into the games. So that's a bit of a problem, but either if I get further into its lifespan and it becomes more affordable, I would definitely consider it. But also, this is obviously I'm like at 81 subscribers or something at the moment. It's not an option, but if ever my channel actually grew enough to become monetized, I would definitely put that money towards a capture card and a console, probably the Switch because I play a lot of cutesy Nintendo games. But at the moment, I'm stuck playing older games, which is fine. I love old games. So let's see, our options are for more Animal Crossing because, I mean, you can see that I am starting to run up against what's left to do in Wild World. I can't upgrade the store anymore. I'm not sure if there are any more loans on the house after this one. I'm definitely sort of getting near the end of what I can do without it starting to feel way too repetitive. But anyway, let's see, there's the original Nintendo 64 game. That actually has been fan translated, so that is a possibility. I don't know if it's fully translated, but I can actually read Japanese, so if there are any lines of text which aren't translated, I can just read them. There's the GameCube game, the City Folk, which was for the Wii, wasn't it? Yeah, there's City Folk, I can also do that one. And as a shorter LP, I could also showcase Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, which is a very flawed mobile game, but it does actually have its good points. There are certain features in Pocket Camp which I would love to see make it into the main series. But anyway, those are sort of the options, and I'd love to hear some input on which Animal Crossing game you'd like to see me play next after Wild World, because, you know, I'm not going to be playing Wild World forever. I'm already in the 50s as far as episodes go. Alright, Tom Nook, I need to sell some fruit to you. No, I don't need the catalog right now. Yeah, I find fruit selling seems to be much more effective for making money than the turnips. I don't know, sometimes you get really lucky and other times you don't. In order to maximize your chances of getting a good price for turnips, you can play before noon and then after noon, and each time at noon the prices roll over and Tom Nook will give you a new price. So that is definitely a way to do it, but I don't always remember to play Animal Crossing 2 times a day. I sometimes don't even remember to play it 2 times a week. I love playing, games like Animal Crossing, but I don't like when games try to force me to play them every single second. I feel like it kind of ruins some of the fun. Maybe that's just me, I don't know, but I tend to resent it a little bit. Digging Spot. It's also a problem I have. Mobile games in general tend to really pressure you to play every single day and make you feel like you're missing out on all of these special events if you don't, and I just resent it. It turns playing a video game into a chore instead of something you do for fun. So, Pitfall Seed. I hate getting excited for a digging spot and it's just a pitfall seed. Alright, so anyway, yes, that is my little gripe about games trying to force you to play them. But anyway, oh, I know what I need to do. Yeah, I kept seeing that one pitfall seed that I buried and thinking it was an animal because it was, this white blob in the back of my screen. Didn't I put the pear tree somewhere around here? I'll have to see if it actually grew or if it died. Oh no, don't tell me it died. Oh, there's another digging spot that's probably also just going to be a... I'm going to have to just chop down a pre-existing tree in order to be sure next time I get new fruit, because it's very unfortunate when you try to plant a new tree with new fruit and it just dies. Let me just bury this up, dig this up. Alright, a fossil, and we have a new animal in town. Oh! Alright, remove the shovel. Come here, come here. Where are you, mister? Hello? Good evening. It's almost time for supper, Roach. My belly clock is always on time, so I always know when it's time to eat. I named my belly clock after myself. It's the Lucky Quartz. Okay, that is a little bit odd. Roach. So, anyway, what can I do for you, Roach? Just wanted to say hello. You're new in town. The other day I got this letter from Bree, and it had a pot holder attached to it as a gift. Now I know that crazy animal must really, really like me, Roach. Yes, she assumes that you actually might need a pot holder because you make tea. Or something. I don't know. Ha ha ha. Say goodbye to Mr. Sun, Roach. So, anyway, what can I do for you, Roach? I might be kind of shy, but after moving here, I talk to all sorts of new people. Maybe I should try going on a trip sometime soon, Roach. Well, good luck with that. The trains don't work here because... when did the Nintendo Wi-Fi service for Animal Crossing for the DS go out? I think 2014. I think the Wi-Fi for the DS has been out for 6 years now. So yeah, you're not going to any other towns. Sorry. Whoops. Alright, let's just pick these since I'm here. The coconuts, they're very valuable. Since someone asked about them, I did leave a reply, but I'll just mention it again. Coconuts will just randomly wash up on the shore of the beach, and you just have to kind of keep your eye out for them, and then you can plant them, and you can only plant them on the beach because they're coconut trees, naturally. Let's see. That's where Aurora lived, but Aurora was horrible and rude, and she moved out and acted like it was all our fault when she just moved in. A bee with an itch. I heard that one a million years ago, and I just thought it was really cute, so I always say that now. I'm not someone who really likes cursing too much, unless it's bloody hell. I like saying that. Although really the word bloody doesn't count as a curse very much anymore either, does it? It's one of those words that's been softened with time. Let's see, oh yeah, I can pick these up, I think. Get out of here, weeds. No one wants you. You're not even nice weeds like dandelions, that's what I always say. I actually like a lot of weeds in real life. If they're flowering, then they're still pretty, even if they're not, ones you intend. And I don't garden, so I don't have to worry about things like weeds. The apartment complex where I live has a courtyard, which they have a gardening service come and take care of. It's included in the neighborhood association fees, so it's fair enough. Ah, hoo, indeed, hooty-hoo. It's always a treat to have visitors here. Welcome to the Juban Museum. Do enjoy yourself. So, by the by, might there be something with which I can assist you? Please check a fossil for me. Ooh, indeed, hooty-hoo. Which fossil can I appraise for you? I only have the one. Ah, yes. Ooh, indeed. Fascinating. Oh my. This delightful fossil is a stegoskull, and a rather nice one, what? And with that I shall return it to you, who? So, might there be any other fossils that you'd like me to identify? That's the only one I found, sorry. Ah, ooh, is that so? Well, if it's fossils you wish to know about, please do not hesitate to ask. Of course, Blathers, I always have more fossils for you when I actually find them. I try. Alright, I'm gonna sell that stuff to Tom Nook. Get out of here, weed! You'll notice that I leave the clover intact. I like clover, it's very pretty. Anyway, let's see how much I can make off of this. So tomorrow is Sunday. I'm wondering if I should see Joan again or not. I don't know. Oh, and it's Saturday, so I can see KK later. Don't ask me why I suddenly could not remember his name. It's not exactly a difficult name. I don't think I have space in my museum room for a Stegosaurus. That's way too big, so I'll just sell it. Alright, I think I'm going to spend a little bit of time picking fruit for now, and so I'll do that off screen. So much for off screen. Monique has something to say. You see, Carmia, when I become close friends with people, I always give them the picture of me with my most winning smile. It's a long-standing Monique family tradition. Strange, huh? Oh, she isn't actually going to give it to me. Darn it! When someone mentions the photo, I figure they're actually going to give it to me, but I guess she doesn't like me enough yet. She hasn't actually been in town that long, and there was that time I shunned her because she had an infestation of fleas, so I suppose I can't be surprised that she doesn't like me that much yet. My inventory's full. Alright, so see you again in a minute. Okay, so apparently there's a fireworks show every Saturday in the summer or something. I don't know. There are more fireworks, so that's interesting. It is very pretty and atmospheric, and I'm about to ruin it by going inside Tom Nook's in order to sell some stuff. Anyway, it's actually really cool. I didn't realize it happened so frequently. That's nice. Welcome, welcome. Please feel free to look around. Take your time. Yes, sir. You actually have nothing I want. I just want to sell some stuff. Sorry. Come on. Although honestly, I could do without the fireworks if summer would end, because I hate summer. It's so hot. Ugh. Detroit weather would be perfect if only summers were cooler. I'm probably one of the only people who thinks that, but anyway. I like cold weather. I mean, I chose to live here, so you can assume that I like the weather, right? Oh, how lovely. Sunset and fireworks. Hello, Tortimer. Fireworks, smelt, power. Oh, hi. I was just making a list of things I like. Oh, a regular old dictator, is he? Tonight, Juban will have a fireworks show, so please take this, Sprout. A sparkler. Now dazzle us all with its sparkle. Wahoo! Okay, sure. You can't get these in real life here. I don't know where, anyway. Alright. That's pretty mild sparkle. That's okay. It looks like a magic wand. Yay, that was cute. Okay, time to pick more fruit. Very exciting evening of fruit picking, but, you know, gotta pay off that loan. I see that I chased off something in the tree there. Oh well. I mean, I could have killed it. I would have preferred if it died. That's my view on bugs. And let's see. Do I have anything interesting to talk about today? Oh, I found out that for PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 games, apparently you can actually put the original disc into your computer's DVD drive, if your computer has a DVD drive, which mine does, and that will play. That's so cool. Unfortunately, then I found that it won't work for the PS3 games. Apparently, they are designed differently, and certain Blu-ray readers will be able to open them, but not a regular DVD drive. I don't have a Blu-ray reader because I don't care about Blu-ray. Honestly, I really think the Blu-ray came out at a terrible time. I mean, most people were switching to streaming, and the people who did still use physical media were probably pretty happy with DVDs. I am. I don't think the increase in quality of video is really that big a deal. I think people over-exaggerate it. It's especially ridiculous to see these absolutely humongous files for Blu-ray rips of old anime from the 90s. It's like, it was from the 90s. It's not going to look better if you upscale it. It looks silly. There's no point. You're just wasting time and effort and money. And I've noticed a lot of anime companies are only releasing Blu-ray discs now, not DVDs, which is really frustrating. It's weird. I'm sure there's a niche group of people who really like Blu-rays and they like the slight increase in video quality, but it's just, I feel like it was very, very poorly timed. Right when streaming was becoming really popular. Now let's come up with the next generation of DVDs. No. Of course, people are weirdly obsessed with video quality. Like, I've seen people being like, hey guys, I have it on YouTube, being like, hey guys, my camera can now handle 4K videos. You're probably watching it on your mobile phone or your laptop, so you won't notice the 4K quality, but I can do it. It's weird. It doesn't matter. What's the point? I mean, my laptop screen, I'm not going to see the difference in 4K. I don't get it. Of course, I also watch a lot of really old shows, so, I especially don't get the benefit of higher quality video because, what, are we just going to see the celluloid even more? That's awkward. But anyway, yeah, I just don't get it. Oh yeah, I remember my dad, for some reason, the DVD he had for the documentary series World at War, which is a very epic and sometimes distressing documentary series about World War II. Well, for some reason, some of the discs could not be, one of the files for one or two of the episodes couldn't be ripped. So he bought a new set of it. Unfortunately, the new set was remastered. You know what they meant by remastered? They changed the original video aspect ratio to 1280p, to widescreen. And by doing that, they actually cut out part of the original video. So that's very frustrating. And the original DVDs actually had an introduction from the producer at the beginning of each episode explaining some of their process of making the episode and their, why they did things the way they did. It was very interesting, especially for some of the episodes on the Soviet Union. They talked about how they weren't actually able to get footage they needed sometimes. One time, someone on the production team, apparently, they very impolitically said to the Russian government that, well, we can't always get the information we need because of the officer purge after World War II. It's like, don't remind them. It's really interesting, and that was cut out from the new version too. So the new DVDs were honestly inferior. Like, why even bother? I mean, I know they worked really hard, but it's like, the original DVD set is better. Anyway. And I'm thinking about anime episodes now where some of the series, the fan subs were better than the official subs released when they come out on DVD. Like, the old Utena fan subs were so much better than what they released eventually for DVD when the series came out again. Not only was just everything about it, the language and all of that better, they also had a beautiful font which perfectly suited the series, and they color-coded some of the characters' texts so that if someone really... Okay, I'm losing track of what I'm saying here. If you understand at least a little bit of the Japanese dialogue, it's not hard to follow who's speaking when and things like that. The subtitles are mostly to help you with vocabulary you may not be familiar with. However, if you don't understand a lick of Japanese, you may really struggle to tell when who is speaking. So if the main characters have color-coded text, I can imagine that would be really useful. So it's a really nice thing that a lot of fan subs do, but not the official subtitles. So it's another case where the fan subs are honestly superior to the official subtitles. It's weird. Princess Tutu also had a much better fan sub than official sub. Actually, the fan sub was so much better that after originally watching it, I bought the DVD set. It was not expensive, it was $30. But I hated the subtitles beyond belief. It was so unpleasant to watch with those subtitles. So I actually wound up selling that to a used bookstore and just finding the fan sub. And I'm like, whatever, I bought it. I just didn't like it. I don't know, it's weird. And of course, when you have exclusive rights to translate or subtitle something or whatever, then the company can get away with making it bad quality because there's no competition. People can't say, oh, I'll just go read the translation by someone else because yours was terrible. No, it's the only one out there. Let's see, a lot of characters are in their homes. Static Shock. Even I've heard of that, yes. It was on TV when I was a preteen or something. Is he moving in? Hello. Yo, I think this is the first time we've talked, right? I'm Static. I like to walk around. Hey, you and I should have a competition someday. On what? Yo, Carmia, now that that's out of the way, what the heck did you want anyway? Look, I want to get this whole thing over with, so just stay out of my way. Wow, polite. I mean, obviously, yes, you're unpacking, but, you know, maybe I could help out a little bit. I mean, I wouldn't want anyone to help me unpack my stuff, but I could, like, go get some takeaway for you or something if you can't cook, you know? If you need a little something from the store. No? No? Okay. Rude. Peanut's house. I haven't spoken to Peanut in a while, so let's go talk to her. This is pretty cute. If I ever get a more retro floor, I should send it to her. Do I still have any in my inventory? Not my inventory, my storage. Good evening. You're still full of energy, aren't you, Soccer? It gets chilly at night, so I'm not as into going outside as I used to be. But when I was younger... Hey, oh my gosh, how old am I anyway? So, speaking of which, you probably need something from me, huh, Slacker? Give me news? Yay, I just bought this super trendy pencil. Too bad it's kinda, like, hard to use, Slacker. It looks like a discount pencil would have done the trick just as well. I don't know, I have a really, really, really cute Korean mechanical pencil with a crown on top and a little pearl gem. Obviously, it's a fake pearl, but, you know. It's very cute and it works really well. So you can find ones which are cute and trendy and work really well. Yeah, I really don't write letters to animals as much as I ought to, but I just find it so tedious trying to type away on this little screen. Ugh. I mean, I'm not a texting person. Why would you think I'd want to do it in video games? Alright, I haven't seen the Able Sisters in ages, so let's just pop in quickly. Hey, welcome. Welcome to Able Sisters. Where are you? I'm a fashion designer. Okay, thank you. Seriously? Seriously? That's what she has? A football helmet? Oh, that's why I never come in here anymore. Hey, Carmia, welcome. What? Are you telling me I should take Saturday off? Yeah, right, Carmia. I know that you know. Saturdays are our busiest days. We need to take advantage of the times when everyone else is relaxing. The shortest route to getting something done is to just do it. Dad used to say that when I was little. Maybe the Able Sisters are Jewish. But they don't take Sunday off either. They just take no day off. So there's no indication. Just thinking about it, you know. They're working on Saturdays, but she's like, we should take Saturday off. I don't know, it's the way my character is like, why don't you take Saturdays off? And they're like, no, we can't do that. We have to work. That reminds me of my dad. He's like, what's a vacation? I'm sorry, no, the weekend is when I do work around the house and I still have business calls because of course I do. Yup. Alright, so I probably am going to wait a little bit until going. I don't think I can see KK at this time of night. You know what? I'm going to check. Maybe he's open at 7. Probably not. I think it's at 8. If that's the case, then I may want to save and have some dinner and then go see KK. Let's take a look, though. No, he's not here yet. Darn it. All right, so I am going to come back in a while and see KK, but for now, it's 7:13. I'm hungry. I'm going to have dinner. All right, so I'll see you in a few minutes for KK. All right, here we are. Time for another evening with KK. Hey, Carmia, you here for a song? You know it. Cool. Hey, if there's something you want to hear, just give it to me straight. I'm taking requests if you're giving them. Not this time. Just play whatever song moves you tonight. You like surprises? No problem. I got my axe ready, so take a seat. Alright, get ready to dig the riffs on this ditty. KK Chorale. I cannot believe I said chorale instead of choral. I'm so sorry. Hey, thanks for listening and mispronouncing the name of the song, but that's okay. We all make mistakes when our brains aren't working. I hooked you up with a boot of KK Choral, you know, a bootleg. You can play it on the box back at your pad anytime. It's cool, no charge. Those industry fat cats try to put a price on my music, but it wants to be free. You be sure to drop on by and catch me again, man. I'll be around. Thank you. All right, let's see what that sounds like. I'm still so embarrassed that I pronounced it wrongly. I don't know what my brain was thinking. Chorale? What? Suddenly we're out in the West? No, I don't know anything about the Western United States. Or chorales. Anyway, that was interesting. Anyway, nice to get a new song. Wait, where is it? I'm so silly. Here is where I need it. It's in my inventory. There we are. To up the volume a little so I can hear it. That's nice. There's my trophy. I actually got a trophy. I'm so shocked. It'll never happen again. Ever. In my life. The only trophy I'll ever get is in this video game right here. Anyway, alright, so that was another day in Animal Crossing Wild World. I actually won something. I am still in shock. And there's a new animal in town again. I'm working on paying off the loan to my house. I'm probably going to play a very short episode tomorrow and see Joan, but if she has really horrible turnip prices, I might just not do it, actually. We'll see what the turnip prices are like. One time she was selling them for 100 a pop, and I mean, No Commerce never buys them for that much, so yeah. That's a little bit of a problem. It's very nice music, I like that. And I'm just going to babble away. I don't even know which, I'm going to check which one this is quickly. That's the Parasaur skull, okay. I should probably find something a little smaller for the fossil room. Although also, why do I have a second lamp here? Alright, that might help, a little bit. There's the Archaeopteryx. I'm just gonna take that lamp to the downstairs room because it still needs a little something. Yes, this room, the music and library room, doesn't have any lighting. It's also the turnip room, but that's mainly due to a lack of anywhere else to store the turnips. Anyway. I'm in slightly the wrong position to place it. Here we are. Now the room is lit. It looks so much nicer. Alright. I'm pretty happy with how my place looks. It's not perfect, but it's nice. Here's the sewing room. It's very important to have a sewing room for me. I need to find something to put here. You know what? It's a little changing area. It's too bad you can't buy a mannequin or something. Well, actually, if you had clothes, you could put them there. That's something. If the Able Sisters have any half-decent clothes, I could actually put them up in the mannequin. I'm going to go look at that before I end the episode. I think you can display the clothes in the house. Can you? I'm going to check that because that would be a cute thing to put in that area. A little changing area and a mannequin for, I don't know, just testing the clothes. Okay, they're not expensive, so it doesn't really matter if I get something. You know what? Let's get this. It looks like a poncho, and ponchos, it is a poncho. Ponchos were really trendy when I was a teenager, so that's actually kind of nostalgic for me. Of course, when I was a teenager, we lived in an area which didn't get cold very often, so ponchos were kind of unnecessary. But anyway. Yeah, now they've gone out of fashion. It's kind of weird how things go in and out of fashion. What even determines it? Well, that's why I sew my own clothes, so I don't have to worry about stuff like that. I just make a million different iterations on a cheongsam. I usually make a cheongsam with a scoop neck and a Peter Pan collar rather than the Mandarin collar, which makes it a bit more restrictive and less, casual. I also use cotton rather than silk or brocade. So yes, anyway. Perfect! There, that really fits. Actually, I could, even if I have anything else decent, fit another little thing in here because there's plenty of space for another mannequin. That really finishes the room up nicely with the sewing theme. What is this plant? I don't know. It's not an orchid. There are no orchids in Animal Crossing. I'm very disappointed because they're the only plants I actually grow. I need to find if I can get some more of this fossil, but not yet. And I'm really babbling tonight. I was thinking of recording more, but maybe I shouldn't because I'm a little bit bit of a motor mouth right now. Anyway, as always, thank you so much for watching and please stay safe. Until next time, bye bye!